Well, I hope everybody had a great weekend. It was no doubt extremely humid out there. I walked out my door earlier and the dew point was 83 degrees. Remember, a dew point is a good measure of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. The higher the dew point, the more moisture there is and the more humid it feels. And whenever you have a dew point of, let's say, 83 degrees like we had today and an actual temperature of, let's say, 87 to 88, that is absolutely miserable air. That is almost 90% saturation, which means that, God forbid, that temperature and that dew point actually were the same, we would have clouds forming on the ground, which would be known as fog. But the fact that they were so close together indicates that we had extremely humid air, or a lot of moisture in our air today. So bottom line, wherever you put it, it was extremely humid. I'm unfortunately still missing my little clicker that I used to advance my graphics. So I will be having to click my other computer. I do apologize about that. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this video. First, taking a look at our weather headlines as we head into the first, or really the whole entire week as a whole. For your day tomorrow and also into your Tuesday, we are going to be looking at a frontal boundary right over our area, and combined with the sea breeze, there will be a good chance for scattered showers and storms to form as we head into the afternoon hours. And tomorrow definitely will not be a washout, but there is going to be that good chance for some scattered showers and afternoon thunderstorms as we head into the second half of your day. Thankfully, as we head into your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, high pressure will be building back in over the deep south, forcing much drier air to come southward, and that will lead to much drier weather for our area. And finally, we have to talk about what is now PTC 5, or potential tropical cyclone 5. This is expected to become tropical storm Ernesto, potentially as early as tomorrow before, but even becoming what could be a major hurricane as we head into the end of this work week. But I'll tell you more about that coming up in just a few minutes. For your future radar for your day tomorrow, not much in the way of rainfall across our area for the first half of your day, and that'll also be the case as we head throughout your lunch hour as well. But past your lunch hour, I would say from 2, 3, 4, and 5 o'clock in the afternoon hours, that sea breeze is really going to kick in right along our coastal areas, especially across Georgetown and Horry County, and even across our inland counties. If you live right along the I-95 corridor, I don't think that you're going to be seeing a ton in the way of showers and storms, but definitely as you head east of the I-95 corridor, right along our coastline, that will be where the best concentration of showers and thunderstorms will be. And those will continue as we head into the second half of the afternoon, also into your evening hours. But I do think that once the sun heads below down the horizon, we will see all those showers and storms kind of fall apart and dissipate out pretty fast. Let's take a look at your high temperature forecast as we head into the day tomorrow. 86 to 87 degrees right along the immediate coastline. As you head further inland across the PD and on the border belt, 88 to 90 degrees. Of course, it'll still be very, very hot and humid with that good chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms around. We'll put it at a 40% chance for your day tomorrow with the winds out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. For your day on Tuesday, basically copy and paste as far as your temperatures go. 86 to 87 degrees again right along the coastline. As you head further inland across the PD and on the border belt, same again, 88 to 89 degrees. It'll still be very, very hot and humid out there with a good chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms around. Thankfully, as we head into your Wednesday, Thursday, and into your Friday, high pressure is back in control over the southern half of the country. Lots more drier air coming down southward from Canada, and on top of that, the frontal boundary that we were looking at is now located to the south of us, and that'll push all the moisture down into portions of Florida. But thankfully, right across our immediate area, a lot more drier air will now be in place, so much lower rain chances as we head into your Wednesday, Thursday, and now also into your Friday. So with that being said, here's a look at your forecast as we head into the second half of the work week. Lots of sunshine, maybe a few fair weather cumulus clouds out there, but definitely a lot more drier time. A really good forecast, honestly, in my opinion. Temperatures will be right around where they should be this time of year, anywhere from 84 into 85 degrees. Let's take a look at what is now going on in the tropics. PTC 5, or soon-to-be tropical storm Ernesto, is looking very healthy on satellite imagery. This is a very healthy tropical wave. Winds are now at 30 miles per hour as of the latest 8 o'clock advisory from the National Hurricane Center as it moves off to the west-northwest at 23 miles per hour. It's only located a few hundred miles eastward of the farthest northeastern Caribbean islands. This could become tropical storm Ernesto as early as tomorrow afternoon, gaining strength as it continues to head west-northwestward towards the northern Leeward Islands. And then as we head into your Wednesday afternoon, we could be looking at a Category 1 hurricane on our hands with maximum sustained winds of 75 miles per hour. And then considering how favorable the atmosphere is, there's very little wind shear and there's extremely warm ocean waters. Ernesto could become or could be approaching major hurricane stats as we head into your Friday. I know this says Category 2, but keep in mind on the Saffir-Simpson scale, which is what we use to classify hurricanes, Category 3 or major hurricane hurricane strength starts at 111. We are 1 mile per hour away from that as we head into your Friday. So I know it only says Category 2, but there is definitely the possibility of Ernesto becoming a Category 3 hurricane as we head into your Friday. And this is all thanks to the Bermuda High giving us that clockwise rotation, turning it out to sea, and making Ernesto become what we call a fish storm. Now, keep in mind, even though Ernesto will be staying out to sea, there's a very good chance that Ernesto will be staying out to sea because it's going to be such a large and strong storm system. We're still going to be looking at increased rip currents and probably some rougher seas right along our coastline. But thankfully, as far as direct impacts goes, I'm not expecting any of those to come from Ernesto. So it's a good thing that Ernesto will be turning out to sea and not impacting any other landmasses aside from these northern Caribbean islands. And one other thing I want to remind you of is we still have a long way to go in the hurricane season. I know the end of June was very, very busy with Hurricane Beryl, and of course we just had Tropical Storm or Hurricane Debbie happen last week, but the next couple of weeks, even the next couple of months, are the most active time period of the hurricane season. This is where we are currently right now as we head into the rest of August, into September, October, and even into November. We have 88% of the hurricane season left to go. So I know it's been very, very active, but buckle up, everybody. We still have a long way to go in the hurricane season. Here's a look at your extended 10-day forecast, proudly brought to you by Hunter Plumbing Services. By far, our best chance of rain will be right along our coastline as we head into your day tomorrow and also into your Tuesday. Much drier weather coming as we head into your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Temperatures right where they should be in this time of year, right around the mid-80s. Overnight lows will be falling into the low to mid-70s. Here's your forecast as you head across the PD and on the border belt. Best rain chances coming tomorrow and Tuesday. Dry weather for your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Afternoon highs will be in the mid to upper 80s. Overnight lows dropping down into the upper 60s to lower 70s. Hope you all have a great week ahead.